Good morning. My name is Ann Phoenix, principal of St. Joseph Catholic School. On behalf of our pastor, Father Trout, Liz Hine, our assistant principal, and the entire faculty and staff, I would like to welcome you to our Class of 2020 Recognition and Awards Ceremony. This morning's ceremony is hosted each year to recognize and honor students from the graduating class for their service to our school and parish community, as well as their achievements in the classroom. At the beginning of each year, our staff meets with the 8th grade class to invite each member of the class to give back to the community through service. Service is an essential component of a Catholic education. It is one of the ways we put our faith into action and make a positive impact on those around us. Every 8th grader is invited to volunteer and has the opportunity to serve on a committee or committees of their choice. The first part of today's recognition ceremony is held to honor those students who answered yes to that call. The first group of students we recognize and thank this morning is our flag team. This group of 8th graders faithfully served our country and school through their leadership in raising, lowering, and honoring the United States flag according to the mandated protocols. Cadell Emmons, Jarrett Feldman, Bridget Graham, Rachel Janae, Tierney Krupka, Jenny Lochner, Matt Lochner, Elizabeth Pewson, Tom Rudolph, Caroline Scott, Isa Swiakowski, Lucy Ventura, Katie Zidek. The next group of students we recognize and thank this morning is our morning announcement team. This group of 8th graders is being recognized for their commitment to leading our community by organizing morning prayer and pledge, and for their daily reminders that kept us moving efficiently. This group often reminded me when I was running late in the morning from coming in from outside. I want to thank them for their work in the office in the mornings. Valentina Abazad, Abby Babbitt, Olivia Balos, Avery Beck, Jack Birmingham, David Carnes, Nathan Cartwright, Ella Diamore, Cadell Emmons, Talia Engstrom, McCare Everett, Bridget Graham, Thomas Hunt, Caleb Jackson, Sean King, Allie Krogman, Tierney Krupka, Juan Ledesma, Gabe Morbido, Elizabeth Pewson, Caroline Scott, Lucy Ventura, Connor Winkin. The next group of 8th graders we recognize and thank this morning is our Safety Patrol. We thank this group for their commitment to the safe arrival of our students through rain, snow, bitterly cold temperatures at times, and sun. Each year, I receive emails from parents of small children asking me to pass on their gratitude for this group of students. Along with many of our 7th graders who volunteered this year, this group of 8th graders assisted small children as they exited their vehicles or buses in the morning. Valentina Abazad, Abby Babbitt, McCare Everett, Jarrett Feldman, Jack Flynn, Bridget Graham, Thomas Hunt, Sean King, Zach McGargill, Jillian Miller, Luke Nickel, Tom Rudolph, Lucy Ventura, Katie Zidek. The next student we recognize is our after-school office runner. Each day, this student would come to the office, pick up our mail and packages after school, and deliver them to the St. Joseph Parish office as well as the Religious Education office. I'm sure he would have much preferred to leave school at 2 o'clock to hang out with his friends at the park, but each day he came to help us out in the office. We thank Nicholas Wagner. The next group of students that we recognize this morning are those who volunteer and gave through their active involvement in the liturgies and in our parish ministries. They put their faith into action by being student leaders in our church during the school day. Being an altar server during the school day is a commitment. These students are asked to leave class during the day to serve, which could be looked at by many as an awesome opportunity, but they are also responsible for any schoolwork or notes, tests, quizzes that they miss during class. This group of students must rely on their time management and organizational skills, as well as their determination to find out what was missed in class and to get caught up for the next day. We recognize these 8th grade students who served during the school day during our liturgies. David Carnes, Marin Deer, Cadell Emmons, Talia Engstrom, Bridget Graham, Allie Krogman, Tierney Krupka, Elizabeth Pewson, Lucy Ventura, Connor Winken. The next group of students that we recognize showed their commitment to our parish and school community by serving as a Eucharistic minister. We recognize these students who answered the call to serve the precious body and blood of Christ. We pray that they minister during weekend masses throughout their years as a high school student. Avery Beck, Talia Engstrom, Bridget Graham, Ben Hunt, Rachel Janae, Allie Krogman, Tierney Krupka, Luke Nickel, Elizabeth Pewson, Isa Swiakowski, Lucy Ventura, Connor Winken, Katie Zidek. The next group of students that we recognize is the Student Proclaimers. This group of students has shown their commitment to our school community by proclaiming during school's weekly mass, as well as other prayer services, such as Eucharistic adoration or May crowning. We thank this group of students for serving so faithfully throughout the year, even during quarantine. Throughout the last 11 weeks, Father Robinson and Mrs. Unterfinger worked with this group of 8th graders to continue their ministry and service to our parish by proclaiming during our live-streamed masses. This took added dedication and commitment while at home. I pray that they continue this wonderful ministry during their high school years during our weekend masses. Jack Birmingham, David Carnes, Nathan Cartwright, McCare Everett, Tierney Krupka, Juan Ledesma, Jenny Lochner, Elizabeth Pewson, Caroline Scott, Connor Winken. The next group of students I want to recognize is for their leadership roles within our school. These students were instrumental in promoting positivity among one another while mentoring younger students. The Peer Helpers is a group of students who work with our school counselor, Ms. Hanrahan, to mentor fellow students, foster kindness and respect, welcome new students to our school community, and manage our Random Acts of Niceness program, a monthly program where we catch students in all grades living our St. Joseph Catholic School pledge. Throughout the last few years, 3 8th grade students have served as a peer helper and have made a positive impact in our school community. We recognize and thank David Carnes, Ella Diamore, Connor Winken. We also recognize the Student Council at St. Joseph Catholic School. 4 8th graders served as their class representatives by attending meetings and speaking on behalf of their peers in monthly meetings. We recognize and thank Bridget Graham, Caleb Jackson, Allie Krogman, Tierney Krupka. Our Student Council Executive Board did an outstanding job this year leading our school community. They were instrumental in organizing various subgroups of Student Council, such as the Pep Squad, School Store, and the Dance Committee. They also organized Dollar Dress Down Day in order to give back to the local organizations within our community. We want to recognize and thank our Executive Board Committee. Jack Birmingham, David Carnes, Ella Diamore, McCare Everett, Caroline Scott, Connor Winken, Emma Zangel, Katie Zidek. The next group of students being honored and recognized today is for their academic achievement. Their commitment to their education was evidenced by their work ethic, perseverance, and their grit. They held themselves to a very high academic standard. The following students are receiving the Silver Presidential Award for Academic Excellence for earning all A's and B's through their 8th grade year. Congratulations to Valentina Abazad, Abby Babbitt, Olivia Balos, Olivia Bawdy, Avery Beck, David Carnes, Sarah Chambers, Marin Deere, Cadell Emmons, Bridget Graham, Thomas Hunt, Rachel Janae, Tierney Krupka, Matt Lochner, Jillian Miller, Gabe Morbido, Luke Nickel, Tom Rudolph, Caroline Scott, Issa Swiatkowski, Avery Wisemandel, Emerson Wisemandel, Reese Wisemandel, Emma Zangel. We also recognize the following students for receiving the Gold Presidential Award for Academic Excellence. This award recognizes all 8th graders who achieved straight A's during their 8th grade year. Nate Cartwright, Talia Engstrom, McCare Everett, Allison Krogman, Juan Ledesma, Jennifer Lochner, Elizabeth Pewson, Rocio Renta Martinez, Lucy Ventura, Connor Winkin. Each year, we recognize students for their achievement in individual classes based on overall effort, class participation, and attitude. In Spanish, we want to recognize Abby Babbitt, Nate Cartwright, Matt Lochner, Connor Winkin, Emma Zangel. In Social Studies, we recognize Thomas Hunt, Juan Ledesma, Jenny Lochner, Matt Lochner, Lucy Ventura. In Language Arts, we recognize Thomas Hunt, Tierney Krupka, Elizabeth Pewson, Rocio Renta Martinez, Lucy Ventura. In Reading, we recognize Gabe Morbido, Lucy Ventura, Connor Winkin. In Religion, we recognize Bridget Graham, Emma Zangel. In Science, we recognize Valentina Abazad, Allie Krogman, Gabe Morbido, Elizabeth Pewson, Avery Wisemandel. In Math, we recognize McCare Everett, Allie Krogman, Jenny Lochner, Lucy Ventura, Connor Winkin. We also recognize students for their academic excellence in each subject area. This recognition is earned by the following students meeting the highest academic standards in a given subject area. In Social Studies, Nate Cartwright, Talia Engstrom, McCare Everett, Elizabeth Pewson, Connor Winkin. Excellence in English Language Arts, Avery Beck, Nate Cartwright, Talia Engstrom, McCare Everett, Jenny Lochner. Excellence in Reading, Talia Engstrom, McCare Everett, Jenny Lochner, Elizabeth Pewson, Caroline Scott. Excellence in Math, David Carnes, Nathan Cartwright, Talia Engstrom, Juan Ledesma, Elizabeth Pewson, Rocio Renta Martinez, Avery Wisemandel. Excellence in Science, Nate Cartwright, McCare Everett, Juan Ledesma, Lucy Ventura, Emerson Wisemandel. Excellence in Religion, David Carnes, Talia Engstrom, McCare Everett, Elizabeth Pewson, Caroline Scott. Excellence in Spanish, Avery Beck, Talia Engstrom, McCare Everett, Jenny Lochner, Elizabeth Pewson. Excellence in Art, David Carnes, McCare Everett, Caleb Jackson, Jenny Lochner, Elizabeth Pewson. Excellence in Drama, Sarah Chambers, Jarrett Feldman, Caleb Jackson, Jillian Miller, Lucy Ventura. Excellence in Music, Avery Beck, David Carnes, Cadell Emmons, Talia Engstrom, Rachel Janae, Caroline Scott. And excellence in STEAM, Tierney Krupka, Elizabeth Pewson. The Presidential Physical Fitness Award is the next award that we highlight today. This award recognizes students who achieve at or above the 85th percentile of qualifying standards in all 5 of the following areas: the mile run, pull-ups, sit-ups, shuttle run, and the sit and reach. Congratulations to Juan Ledesma for achieving this award 1 year while at St. Joseph Catholic School. David Carnes for achieving this award 2 years at St. Joseph Catholic School. Caroline Scott and Emerson Wisemandel for achieving this award 3 times while at St. Joseph Catholic School. Cadell Emmons and Jenny Lochner for achieving this award 4 times while at St. Joseph Catholic School. Jenny also tied the school record for the sit and reach at 18 inches. For 5 years, we recognize Elizabeth Pewson. Achieving this award 6 years is Abby Babbitt, Ella D'Amore, and Jillian Miller. Achieving this award for 7 years is Bridget Graham and Gabe Morabito. And achieving this award for all 8 years while at St. Joseph Catholic School, McCare Everett. The next set of students earned perfect attendance while attending their 8th grade year at St. Joseph Catholic School. Abby Babbitt, Avery Beck, Jennifer Lochner, Luke Nickel, Caroline Scott, Nicholas Wagner, Emma Zangel. The last group of awards that we give out this morning is given by our St. Joseph Catholic School middle school team based on students' lived and demonstrated values within daily interactions. This was the most difficult year that our teachers have ever had in selecting the recipients for these awards. We are absolutely so heartbroken that we have to see this class leave our school. They have made such an impact. The way you treat each other, how you build one another up, how you interact with one another. Truly, you are a fantastic group of students. Many of you qualified for these awards. However, we could not give it out to everyone. It was very difficult to make these decisions this year with the class of 2020. This year, we recognize 2 students with the Shining Knight Award. These 2 students are viewed by faculty as individuals who demonstrate honor, service, and leadership at St. Joseph Catholic School. Before teachers could finish asking students to help with a project or an idea, these 2 students were already answering yes and had a plan to execute how the idea would be done. The Shining Knight Award is given to Ella D'Amore and Caroline Scott. The Daughters of American Revolution Award is given to 2 students who are viewed by faculty as individuals who demonstrate honor, service, courage, leadership, and patriotism. Congratulations to Jack Birmingham and Cadell Emmons. The Christian Leadership Award is provided by the St. Joseph Catholic School Parent Association. This award, along with a check for $250, is given to 2 students who are viewed by faculty as students who lead by example. Congratulations to Elizabeth Pewson and Connor Winkin. The Principal Award is given to students who are viewed by faculty as someone who reflects the St. Joseph Catholic School pledge and lives our school values in their daily interactions. Tierney Krupka, Jillian Miller, Lucy Ventura. The Carmel Scholarship is a $600 scholarship applied to the recipients' Carmel Catholic High School's tuition obligation for their freshman year. Winners are chosen based on input from a written essay and academic performance. Congratulations to Jenny Lochner and Connor Winkin. Our final award that we hand out this morning is the Jack and Dorothy Brennan Scholarship, celebrating faith, family, and friendship. The Brennan family, parishioners of St. Joseph Parish for more than 60 years and a former St. Joseph Catholic School family, are strong supporters of Catholic education. Mr. Jack Brennan and the late Mrs. Dorothy Brennan sent their 6 children to our school and invested countless hours volunteering while their children were young. Because of their love for our St. Joseph Catholic School, its significance in their family, and their belief in continuing Catholic education through the high school years, the Brennan family established a $1,000 scholarship for a current 8th grade St. Joseph Catholic School student who attends Carmel Catholic High School during the 2020-21 school year. The scholarship is awarded to one student who best demonstrates the lived values in their life of faith, family, and friendship. Congratulations to David Carnes. One of my favorite aspects about St. Joseph Catholic School is that no matter who the student is, we always know the parent by face and by name. I don't think this is all too common in all schools. This is even true for one of our students, Rocio, whose parents live in Spain. They gave their daughter the gift of a year abroad, and when her dad came to visit her many months ago, he made it a point to come and visit us to personally meet us. We truly are a family. Throughout the years, our parents have shared their time and gifts in the hope of making our school community even better than when they had first arrived. I want to thank you for your many years of trust and support and your prayers while a St. Joseph Catholic School parent. It is with mixed emotions that today I want to recognize those families from our class of 2020 who leave our school community with the graduation of their youngest or only child. The Renta Martinez family, 1 year. The Beck family, 2 years. The Bailey family, 3 years. The Jackson family, 3 years. The Lochner family, 4 years. The Wagner family, 5 years. The Abazad family, 5 years. The Bowdy family, 5 years. The Miller family, 6 years. The Swiakowski family, 6 years. The Farrell family, 8 years. The King family, 8 years. The Winkin family, 11 years. The Zangle family, 11 years. The Babbitt family, 14 years. The Zarnetsky family, 14 years. The Wisemandel family, 14 years. The Nickel family, 15 years. The Janae family, 16 years. The Morabito family, 18 years. The Ben Hunt family, 19 years. The Apgar family, 20 years. The Graham family, 22 years. And with 26 years in our St. Joseph Catholic School family, the Thomas Hunt family. I want to thank each of you for your many years of trust and support. And please know that your family will be missed, but we look forward to still seeing you within our parish activities. At this time, I would like to invite your Student Council President and member of the Class of 2020, Caroline Scott, to come forward.
Good morning, Father Trout, teachers, staff, my fellow graduates, and families. When I first learned that I would be giving this speech, I never could have imagined that I would be saying it to a camera in an empty church, with people at home sitting on the couch in sweatpants. I never could have imagined that this would be the way we finished out our 8th grade year. Even though this school year and all our years at St. Joe's have come to a close, I know that we will never forget all the memories that we have made here. The friends we met, the teachers who have guided us, and all the experiences that we have had have shaped our lives into the people that we are today. Each grade came with its own adventures. In kindergarten, everything was new. We were meeting our classmates for the first time, many of whom we would be with until graduation, and we were introduced to school life. In first grade, we welcomed new learning and new friends. In second grade, we started each day singing Living on a Prayer with Miss Nowakunski. We were also her last class that she taught before moving to a resource position, so it only makes sense that she retires as we graduate. Congratulations to you, Ms. Nowakunski. We spent time with our 8th grade buddies, made our first reconciliation, and then our first communion, a huge milestone in our faith journeys. In 3rd grade, we moved up in the world, figuratively, as we grew older and had new experiences, and literally, as we moved up to the big kid hallway. We went to Volo Bog and participated in the Poetry Slam. In 4th grade, we visited the Art Institute and made presentations about the 50 states. In 5th grade, we did many fun projects that I will never forget, such as the Kingdom Project and our mini 5th grade science fair. Finally, we moved up to middle school. It was a step up from elementary school, but the teachers and the older students made it so easy to adjust. 6th grade brought the excitement of switching classes and having new teachers. We loved the Titanic unit and our Titanic Day, as well as getting to see the premiere of Wonder after we had read the book. Then came the highlight of the year, Camp Edwards. The Camp Edwards experience is different for each class, each year. For one thing, when we went, it was freezing outside, but it didn't stop us from having a blast. We grew so much as a class during that great bonding experience, and we made even more memories that we would cherish forever. Another monumental 6th grade memory, unique to our class, was setting off the fire alarm in science class, on accident, of course. We still laugh about it, and now we know not to light so much magnesium on fire. 7th grade brought harder work and drew us even closer to the finish line. We earned stickers and did HMU in reading. We went to Springfield and got to see museums and Abraham Lincoln's childhood house. We got to have a little fun during recess with snack sale. Before we knew it, the year was over and we were about to begin the final year at St. Joe's. 8th grade brought fun as well as hard work as we prepared for high school. We got to help with the Rosary launch, participate in student council, put on a Christmas carnival for the younger grades, go to school dances, and so much more. This year has flown by. It feels like the day when we first put on our class of 2020 sweatshirts was just yesterday. We as a class have come so far from being kindergartners to being the leaders of the school. We're all a little taller, though some more than others, and much wiser, both academically and spiritually. We never would have gotten here without the help of all the wonderful teachers at St. Joe's. You have taught us so much more than just math and science. You have taught us to be kind and confident in ourselves. You have taught us to persevere and reach for our dreams. Most of all, you have shown us what it's like to be part of a wonderful, loving school community. We are forever grateful for all you have done for us. As we embark on the next chapter of our lives, we will remember all that you taught us and all the memories that we have made together. My wish for the St. Joseph 8th grade class of 2020 is that we will go on to high school with confidence, is that we will work hard, be successful, and never forget the people that we met along the way. Congratulations to the class of 2020. you.